You're listening to the Weird Girls Club podcast with your hosts, Nave and Amy. It takes all in me not to say we're back.
Well, I just did. I said we're
for
back
another episode
because we've been MIA for about 3 weeks. But by the time this comes out, it'll be an extra week, so it'll be 4 weeks. But there will be an episode.
Quality over quantity, I'm telling you.
Yeah. This year is all about non-consistency.
Yeah, it's so funny because at the start of the year we literally said like, oh, we're gonna have one out every week. Like it's gonna be 52 episodes.
And you goes, and we're gonna be vlogging as well.
Well, that was what we were just talking about. Remember, you were like, we do a vlog once, but I was like, yeah. That went absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Do you know there's literally like 3 months left of the year?
Oh, don't depress me.
4 months, something like that. That's crazy.
I'm not ready.
Like it's September.
Well, I am ready.
Week. Next week is like the last week of August.
Ew.
That's crazy.
This year went so fast. But then again, do you say that every year?
I think so, but I feel like this year went exceptionally fast.
Yeah, I think it's because it was a bit of a mad year.
Yeah,
and
because like,
everything kind of started opening back up again and all that.
Yeah, like
stuff.
in January, we were still kind of like in the height of COVID in a way. Like we still had rules, we still had like isolation. Like I had COVID. I went into the new year with COVID.
Yeah.
And was like stuck in Ireland for like a good month or something.
How sad are we? Like we got COVID when it wasn't cool to have COVID.
Oh, but it'd be worse getting it now. It's almost 2023. Don't be catching COVID.
Here, listen, I had it
I know
in May.
a few people have.
I had it in May.
Oh yeah, that's worse. January was still a bit like I was still 2021 when I got it.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, it's mad. Think how long has passed though.
Yeah. Trying to turn his bed into a burrito right now.
Yeah, he's trying to. You're so smart. That makes loads of sense.
And he'll lie on that now like that all night. I think because the bottom of it has them beady things on it and they're cool. She laughing at you. It's not fully turned over, Trent. It's just gonna pop back when you step off it. Oh no. Oh, you flattened it enough. You fatty.
You fatty.
You fatty.
Well, I keep thinking I said my sunglasses on top of my head.
Right, that's Grant. He's supposed to get us dinner, but I said I'd hold him.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, that in that corner, that's his toy graveyard.
Yeah.
So that's where all his toys go after he has eaten all the stuff out of him.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so it's like the shelf in Andy's room from Toy Story, where like the squeaky penguin is with the dust on it.
Yeah. So basically, all the plush.
He's been shelved.
Yeah. So all his toys that like are. We call it his toy graveyard because he's after ripping the stuffing out of all of them because with plushes he doesn't know how to like mammy them. He just was like tears them apart.
Because that's just a string of fabric
like
he's playing with.
Yeah, he's not even like playing with it now. I notice when he gets frustrated with stuff, he'll go to his toys.
Fletcher does the same. She'll like take care of a little toy for a while, and then say if they went out or like they don't give her, someone comes into the house and they don't give her attention straight away, she'll start ripping it up and trying to like proper attention.
They're
like,
not gonna pay attention to me.
Like dogs are gas.
They're so funny. They're the best. They're better than humans, I'm telling you.
Yeah, dogs are great. I wish dogs could talk.
I know. Oh my god. No, I seen a clip on TikTok the other day. Was did you ever see the film All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Yeah.
Like, why did that never hit me when I was a kid? Like, it's so fucking sad. When the bit where the German Shepherd dog and the little sausage dog, and then the girl is in the bed and she's asleep and the little sausage dog is asleep, and then like heaven or the angel like opens the window and is like, whatever his name is, just say Max, it's time to come home, and he's like, no, I need more time, and she's like, no, Max, it's time to come home, and then the light is like shining in on him, and he's like, I have to say goodbye, and then he's like, and then the little girl's like, oh, Charlie, his name's Charlie now. She's like, okay, Charlie, you have to go. And I'm like,
oh my god.
I'm like, I am ruined. Do you want to see me in bed on TikTok? I was like, I hope I never see that clip again. And it's come up like 3 more times. No, and there's like a big thing, and he's like, no, you like, I have to go now, and all, and then you just see him like go to the window, and he goes to like hop out the window, and he just kind of like fades, and you just kind of see his like spirit go up to like the light. They made a number 2 of that. Why would we ever need a number 2 of such a depressing movie?
Like, thinking back now, like that's actually such a sad film, but you don't even realize it because it's obviously a cartoon, so they're still dogs.
When you're
like you're not fully like comprehending.
When you're a kid, you're not comprehending like what he's like. Oh, he's going out the window.
He's going back to his mascot, like he's going home.
You don't think about it like. Yeah, but I think I'll have to watch.
I actually can't. Years.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in years. I have to actually.
It is Disney, right? Is it?
No.
Oh,
it's not Disney.
So it's not on Disney Plus then.
I actually don't know what it is.
It's probably DreamWorks or something.
I think it's DreamWorks or Fox or something.
Yeah.
Paramount or something. Such a good film actually. I actually need to watch it. Oh, I don't anything to do with dog. Like I die. Yeah. Any dog films? No. Marley and Me was on earlier, and like Aaron just got up before I started getting sad, and I was like, "Where are you going? You fucking, you cry baby." He was like, "I'm not watching that. I know it's starting to get sad now."
Yeah, because it goes from such a like happy-go-lucky like funny film and just goes right down to like the saddest thing.
Dogs have this fucking grasp on people.
Yeah, I think I've cried more at like a dog dying in a movie than a person.
Oh, 100%.
Like but in I Am Legend with Will Smith.
I know if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've ever fully watched it from start to finish. I've only seen bits of it.
I should watch it.
Well, no, I'm not gonna watch it. You just told me the dog fucking dies.
Yeah. Oh, he sacrifices himself.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
But yeah, that's really sad. And like everyone's like, out of everything that happens in that movie, the saddest part is the dog dying. Just because it's a dog.
I know. I can't. Anything to do with dogs dying in movies, I can't. Like, and the funny thing is, I don't cry at films like. But I will bawl at a film about. But the funny thing is, I didn't cry at Marley and Me when I seen it. That's very strange, but if I watched it now, I probably like if I watched the sad part now, I probably would. But there is other ones I have watched, like A Dog's Life.
I haven't seen that.
I was like in the height of a depression, and I watched that, and I only had Trent, and I swear to God, I don't think I've ever cried harder in my life, and I've had relatives that have died like. No offense, but like I think I literally couldn't grasp like don't watch it if you find dog films sad.
Yeah.
A Dog's Life crushed me on so many different levels. It's basically about this dog and he keeps getting reincarnated.
What?
So there's this dog and he like the whole story is like it's this dog and he has his favorite owner like the first time he was born, so a brand new dog. This is his first time being on Earth and being a dog and having this owner. And obviously, say his owner's name is Charlie, right? We're going to say the name Charlie today. And then that dog obviously grows old and dies, and then he comes back as like another dog, and he has like a different life, but he's always looking for his original owner, Charlie, no matter what dog he was. Oh. And then he goes in, and you kind of get to see like his different owners and the different type of dog he is, like different breed and stuff, but he's always looking for his original owner, Charlie. And then eventually I think he's like his current owner is like owns like a little corner shop or a garage or something, and Charlie comes in and he thinks he sees Charlie and he runs out and he's like, that's Charlie, and he's trying to run after him as fast as he can behind the car and he can't get to him, and I don't know how he ends up, but he ends up eventually the owner like Charlie's like, and then he's like realizing like that the dog does the same things that his dog used to do, and I think like they're reunited then in like when he comes back again, and then you kind of see like his whole life with the owner again because his owner's so much older, and then he dies again. Yeah. So basically, what's telling you is no matter what, your dog just keeps trying to come back to you.
That's the saddest thing.
Do you blame me being an
I'm never watching that film. I don't care how good it is. How many times do you have to watch this fucking dog die?
Oh, it's devastating. But you know what? The sad part is like obviously you know when it's the big deaths like so some of them are real quick in between it's like right, I'm this dog, right, I'm a poodle, right, I'm this and this and this. You kind of see glimpses of their like they could be in New York, they could be in Kansas, they could be like all over the world like. And then eventually he comes back and then he's always looking for Charlie. Oh, and the granddaughter. They had a granddaughter like, and he's always looking for the granddaughter as well. He's like, I promise I'd protect her. I need to find Charlie so I can find Bonnie, whatever her name is, so I can protect her. I'm like, oh my God, you're killing me. Yeah, sorry if I just ruined the film. Well, it's a storyline that you like.
And I mean it's out a while, so
it's not as if there's a big fucking twist in it.
Yeah.
The dog just
realistically, he's either just gonna die, or he's gonna find Charlie.
One or the other. But yeah, it's so good.
No,
I wouldn't recommend watching it.
Yeah, no, I'm
Unless
never
you
gonna
were
watch
in a
something.
mood for a real cry. You know, some of them moods are like, I want to watch something that is going to break me heart.
Yeah.
No, I
don't
just stick a
particularly
dog
get
in
a
it.
mood like that where I want to watch film.
Do you ever get, you're just like, I just want to watch something where I can feel something?
No.
No, like, do you never feel like that?
No.
Like, sometimes you get sick of, like, you know, like thrillers that you'd feel like intense, like when you're watching it.
Yeah.
But you know, like other films that you just kind of stick on and just mediocre.
Do you
Do you ever
I
get,
never
like,
really do that?
What do you mean?
Like, when I'm deciding to put on a movie, I will watch literally every single trailer on, like, Netflix. I'll go back to Prime, I'll go to Disney Plus, and then I'll pick a film. It's like I need to check everything. Like, I don't just stick something on the background. Like a random film.
Oh no, I would never stick a random film on the background.
Yeah.
But like, you ever get like, you're just like being like, oh, do you know what? I'm just sitting on the sofa. Like, I will half pay attention to this kind of.
No.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
No. Yeah. Like, if I was at home
Unless you've already
and the
seen
telly
the movie.
was on, like, because it's actually real weird. Like, unless I'm deliberately going to watch something, like, my telly's off.
Oh, my telly's always on.
Like, which is weird because, like, like, back home in my house, the telly's just always on. So then, if I was going to sit in the sitting room and there's no one else really, I'll scroll, like, through the telly, flick through the telly, stop at whatever, whether it's a film or a random show like The Simpsons or something like that. And then I'd probably set my phone or I'd sit there and watch it. But, like, when I'm in my place, if I finish work and I go sit on the sofa, I'll, like, scroll on my phone or I'll go in and make something to eat. Or whatever, and it's only if I was sitting down with me dinner and I'm like, right, I'm gonna watch this show or I'm gonna stick this movie on, then I'll put the telly on.
That's mad.
Or like, I'm gonna watch me dinner, I don't know what I'm gonna watch me dinner, I'm gonna eat me dinner, I don't know what to watch, I'll stick it on, and while it's kind of finished cooking, I'll have like a little flick through and see like, oh, what am I in the mood to watch, or am I gonna start this show? Other than that, my telly's off.
So you kind of have to watch something with like on purpose.
Yeah, I need to either have wanted to watch it or it's a new season of what I'm watching, like.
Or a film you've already
Yeah,
seen.
because I go through a phase of like, I'll be into TV shows and I'll start watching loads of series and catch up on my shows, or I'll stick YouTube on to tell you what I mean, and I'll throw like a vlog on or something, or something like that, or literally then I'm just sitting there on my phone.
That's mad.
Yeah, because if I'm on TikTok, there's too much going on with
so
telly in the background.
So say if you want to watch a film, right? Like, what I meant by like something you want to watch something, like sometimes you're just like, oh my god, like I just want something to like give me emotion, because I think so many films like are just like, you know, like just like drama films are just drama, like you don't really feel, you're just watching their drama play out. But then thriller films, it's like you feel like intense, like you're kind of on the edge of your seat. And then there's emotionally damaging films like dog films that want like literally
like I get what you mean, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'd love a good comedy, but I feel like I just can never find a good comedy anymore. Like, you either need to watch something you've already seen, and then like it's like, I can't remember the last time I've just like literally belly laughed at a film. But I think it's also different when you live on your own. Like, because if we were watching,
I don't really belly laugh at stuff though.
But like, say if we were watching something together and then we'd make a joke about what they're watching, like it's different when you're watching with people and you can make a joke about something or you relate to something.
But when you're on your own, you kind of
like, you'll sit there and you'll laugh at whatever, but then it's like, it's never as funny. You're not gonna start belly laughing and getting like the giggles, kind of just sitting there on your own watching a fucking random film. But most time I do kind of watch, I would look for a good trailer because I need to be kept entertained as well. I get very
I get very like, I can't watch much on my own. I don't have the attention. I literally probably have ADD or ADHD or something, because I cannot fully focus on something. Like, I'm thinking about other things even if I'm looking. Like, I have to have someone watch it. Like, I went up to Amy's the other week and we put on Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
We talked the whole way through. Like, the whole way through. Like,
and Eva's never seen it, and it's like one of my, like, it'd be up there, like, kind of great film, and like we still just kind of chatted through.
Yeah, like, talk the whole way through. We will try watch it again.
Yeah, well, because it's actually really good.
The only film we've actually watched without talking through was Turning Red. That, like, when we didn't go to cinema. Obviously, when we go to cinema, we actually watch it. But, like, not once that we watched from start to finish.
That film we watched here, what is it? The one that you like? We talked a little bit through, but not the whole way. The one about the kid with Michael Jordan's shoes.
like Mike.
But that was like a random thing. We were sitting here,
and you were like, "Oh my god, like Mike is on the telly," and I was like, "Yeah."
he was always talking about it.
Love a bit like Mike.
Yeah, I think they actually are the only films.
Oh, me sitting room was around the other way when we watched that.
Was it?
I remember stupid things like that.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking over there as if it's gonna like just rearrange and make me remember like a like Mike's gonna come on the telly. But yeah,
I might change it back that way.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? There's actually not.
You won't be looking at your desk in a way because you'll be looking this way.
Yeah, but
So
then again,
my
I'm gonna
hand
have to change it back down for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I might not even bother.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point? What is the point?
What is the point?
He's so cute. He's just like snoozing.
Why you sang that like?
I don't know.
Shiny?
I don't know why.
And I told you.
I feel like I closed my eyes as well.
You go snoozing.
Me little like what was it called? The keyboard.
I thought you were gonna say talent. I thought you were gonna say talents. Me little talents.
Talents?
Yeah.
What?
Your little talents.
Oh.
Well, who has boards? Boards have talents. Right, we're going to jump into these random questions.
Well, yeah, this episode was gonna be just like.
I thought you were going to say this episode is sponsored by.
No. Sponsored by subscribe, like, follow. Yeah. But this week we were just gonna do like a chatty episode and random thoughts that we had during the week. And I'd seen like some things on TikTok and I was like, I'm gonna ask Neve this. And then I don't know if you have some as well.
I do. If you want to do 1, we can, but it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Where we go to for some. Oh, right. I thought this when I was listening to music and a certain song come on. What is a favorite? What's a favorite? I can't speak. Can you tell we haven't done this in a week?
A week, a bleeding month.
What's a favorite? Oh my god, I'm not a favorite. What was it?
Do you need a hand?
What was it the other day that I couldn't?
Oh, what was it?
Oh, Brad Pitt's. I couldn't say Pitt. It was when he was up. We were watching Ocean's 11. Oh, I'm getting a stitch. I'm getting a stitch.
Yeah, we were laughing for about fucking 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, because I kept saying Brad Pitt and
Brad Pitt.
And then I called him like Brad Prick. I was like, I just couldn't say Pitt. I was like, oh, it was funny. But anyways, what's a fave?
Oh yeah.
Fucking Trent's asshole doing all that. Right.
Pull yourself
this is
together,
why Neve
woman.
reads every single app.
I know.
Asshole.
This is the reason.
Pull yourself together.
Pull yourself together, woman.
Oh god. Ugh. What's a famous song that everyone loves and it's really popular but you skip it? Like if it comes on Spotify, you're like skip, or you're genuinely like, I don't like that song. Or do you even have one?
That's hard. Like that's hard to think of the top of your head.
Yeah.
Well, like I know 2 songs I fucking hate.
What are they?
And that's Soul Sister by Train. Another one. Hey, so I hate that song. And I hate, the one Elsie, Fireflies. And
oh my god.
10 million fireflies
lit up the world as I fell asleep.
I do not like that. I hate them 2 songs.
I used to love that as a kid. But they actually are quite like popular songs as well. Mine's a bit controversial. I do not.
I have mad twitches happening both my eyes. Like one's under here and one's on top, and I'm like this. I don't know if you can.
Low iron. I actually couldn't tell. I'm. What?
I actually couldn't tell.
I just keep getting stitches. I don't know if this is too close. And
I'm fucking twitching. You're fucking season over here.
Oh my god. Mine. I feel like mine's a bit controversial, but I do not like "Crazy in Love." Like
Beyonce
and Jay-Z's probably most famous song ever. Like if that comes on, I'm kind of skipping it unless it's freezing and I don't want to take my hands in my pocket. I'll listen to it, but genuinely it comes on. I don't know. But you know what's funny? It reminds me of White Chicks. So whenever I think of that song, I don't even think of Beyonce and Jay-Z. I think of the dance battle in White Chicks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I love that film, and that scene is great. I don't know if I've listened to it too much, or it's just too like up there.
It's just you're over it, kind of.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I
there's
have
so
one.
many better songs.
I have one.
What?
Fireworks by Katy Perry.
Oh, I like that
Oh,
song.
I want to smack my head off each wall in the gaff. Like, I used to like it, but it's like on everything. It's on everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's even on, them like talent contestant shows, and it's like they got through, and that's the song they play.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on everything. It's like over the top.
Yeah, it's like such a commercial
No.
song as well. Like, like in ads or like
Yeah.
that. Like, it's played as a happy moment in a TV show or something. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I think Crazy in Love's kind of the same. Like, it's in a few films, but like redone, which is weird because I like them versions. Like,
Yeah.
in The Great Gatsby, there's a part with her in a jazz club, and like the jazz band or whatever band is like kind of playing it, but it's just like an instrumental, and it's like slowed down and redone, and I'm like, that's good. And then there's another film. Oh my god, I'm literally after having it in my head there and now. Oh, it's in 50 Shades of Grey, but it's like real slowed down, and it's quite good. I don't know, there's something about it that I'm just like,
It's like I'm over it.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. But yeah, so that's your one, and the Katy Perry one's mine.
Yeah.
And Train Soul Sister is mine as well. And
Yeah, I
Elsie.
can't really think of another one. Like
Do you have a song that you hate?
Somebody that I used to know.
I like that song.
I
Now
don't-
you're just somebody that I used
The thing is,
to.
it's real catchy, right?
Somebody.
But like, genuine, yeah, I hate that song.
That's so
Hate
weird.
That song.
Well, it's like I'll See for me, like
Yeah,
that.
and it's mad because they're like kind of similar, like in a way. Styles,
In
like,
similar
so-
generation when it came out, I think it was in
Yeah.
the same like few years.
Yeah, I don't like that song. And like Jonah, like songs like Rebecca Black, like Friday, or like Call Me Maybe. Like, I can't stand them two songs.
Oh
either.
no, yeah, but
Yeah.
they were good at the time. But
No,
like
I never liked them, but they were catchy that you'd sing them like when you're
Yeah.
in school, kind of thing.
we have to
But
rep Carly Rae Jepsen. She's Canadian.
I'm not Canadian.
You're a PR. You're basically Canadian.
Yeah, but I didn't know she was Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, staying on the topic of music, right? I was wondering, what would your Vecna song be on the theme of Stranger Things? What would be your song that would save you from Vecna? It's like every song's in my head.
I know. I have.
Now, I also mentioned this question to you the other day to give you time to think about it, and I bet you haven't.
No, I have two songs, but like I don't like they're just the two songs. Like I try to go off the two songs that are the song that jump straight to my head because I think that's your genuine answer if that's the song that jumps into your head.
Yeah.
But then if I actually deeply think about it, I'm like, are they the songs or are they just the two that are jumping into my head?
Yeah.
But the two that jump into my head, if I had to like I have two, so I'm just gonna say the 2 is Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me from The Breakfast Club. Do you know the song?
Oh yeah. Great film.
I love it. I love a good John Hughes 80s. Now I'm a very
that like totally fits in the theme as well.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
And then the other one would probably be Hold On by Wilson Phillips. It's at the very last song in Bridesmaids, where they're at the wedding and Wilson Phillips are actually singing the song.
I don't know that song.
I'll have to
Sing a bit for us.
Oh my god, I'm literally going to
It's not gonna save you from anybody.
I'm going to the bridge straight away. I'm trying to think of the actual chorus.
Well, that's,
like,
okay.
because you're not going to know the bridge if you
Hold
don't.
on.
Well, it's called Hold On.
Hold on.
It's like, oh fuck, it's literally the bridge. It's like, I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one more day and you break free from the chains. Do. I know that there is pain. Hold on, it's coming. I know that one more day and you break free from the chains. Do. And it's like, somebody turn around and say goodbye. You'd know if you heard it. If you've seen Bridesmaids, you know it.
Yeah, I've seen Bridesmaids. But yeah, I can't hear that song.
They'd probably be. Well, I have to hold on and I have to not forget about me if I don't come back. So you can probably guess by either which way if he has me, and if that song's not working, just start singing. Just don't forget about me. Then that'd be grand.
Alright. Let's hope I remember that song because I don't really know.
Mine
would be, my Vecna song would be, like you, I was kind of stuck between two, but I think my main one would be, which is so weird, right? And I know you know I like the song. So the song is Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey.
Do you
I'm
know what?
obsessed
Ever
with that
since
song.
you said that song, like I just, you said that was gonna be your wedding song.
Yeah, or funeral,
That,
whatever comes first.
every time I hear that song, I think of you.
Like, I don't know
or
why.
funeral, whatever comes first.
Yeah.
Did you just say?
Yeah, I just want to ask something.
Right, Grant, I remember that.
Oh yeah, I've told me my dad as well. But I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with that song. But I'm not like, I don't want to say I'm not a Lana Del Rey fan, but like I couldn't name an album. Couldn't name more than like three, maybe two, that song.
No, just that
Summertime
song
Sadness,
stands out.
and it's like, I don't know why. And it's from the soundtrack of The Great Gatsby as well, which like I've seen a few times. It's a good movie, but I'm not like obsessed with The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, you just sort of love that song.
Yeah.
What was your other one?
The other one, total different vibe, was Location by Dave and Border Boy. I love that song.
What song?
Yeah, you don't Naves like lives under a rock like Patrick Starr. Location by Dave and
I know
Burna
who
Boy.
Dave is, but I don't know the
Send
song.
me a location.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sing the rest because I'm awful at singing.
When
I'll
you
be
said location,
embarrassed.
I thought of college. No, that send me your location.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I
yeah,
thought.
no, not that
Oh,
one.
I do like a bit of college. If he ever comes over, we're going.
Okay, yeah.
He gives me very chill vibes.
Chill vibes. But yeah, that
really
was my
easy to listen to.
backup one because I do love that song and I genuinely like all Dave's music.
Well, you want a song about fucking location? I'd be like, hey, you're in Vecna's fucking arms, mate.
Yeah. But yeah,
you're a bit fucked there. Send us your drop your pin. Send
I'll
us
stay
your
young
pin.
and beautiful though because I'll be frozen in time. Like,
My coffee's after going everywhere, Miko. Did I get that on me? No. You are blessed, hon.
too blessed.
Oh, I should have said bad habits, really. Bad habits. I don't know if this is an Ed Sheeran t-shirt. The t-shirt is just a man's and it just said bad habits.
It says my bad habits, so I don't think so.
My bad habits lead to late nights. But yeah, they're two good songs.
Yeah.
I love how we have two that are like conflicting and like one means we're dying and one means like, oh, hold on, like keep going.
Yeah,
Isn't
send me a
that
location,
so
I'll be right there.
Yeah, like, doesn't it? That's so funny.
What's the next one? I want to actually.
I thought you said, what's the sex one?
The next one, random thing. Oh, I'll actually stay on topic of music just for now instead of like coming back to it. But what are your top 3 albums of all time? Like if you only had to save 3 albums, what would they be?
That's impossible. Like that. No, I'm sorry. That is impossible. You should have gave me
So
this.
the original question was 5, but I honestly couldn't think of 5. I couldn't think of the last 2. So you can do 5 if you want. I just have 3
albums, like
albums.
I'm trying to think albums that are like stands for me and I know all the songs on them and I don't want to pick an album that I don't know, like that I don't know like all the songs.
Like the
then
single
I'm like,
went popular kind of
yeah,
thing.
and then it's just yeah. Oh my god, mine's gonna be so sad. No, it's actually not. I'm a proud Jonas Brothers fan.
Yeah.
Proud. I'm gonna pick because I know all their albums, so that's even sad.
Just give me the catalogue of
No,
Jonas Brothers.
I'll go with their latest one. The Jonas Brothers Happiness Begins. I'll go with that one because that's like the album I like. That's the concert I went to. Like,
so what is it? Jonas Brothers
Happiness Begins is the name of the
Right.
album. That's their latest one.
Okay.
Like their early stuff, yeah, it's fine. But their latest album is like, I think that was like, it was on the radio and stuff. Like their other albums weren't really on the radio.
Yeah.
Well, not in Ireland, then anyway.
Yeah, they were more like Disney hits, kind of.
Yeah,
in a
like,
way.
but their latest album actually has like,
Yeah.
songs like Sucker and all that jazz. Jeez, that's one. Why can't I think of any other artists?
Well, so there's Lizzo.
So
You
that's,
like Lizzo.
so that Happiness Begins is like a good feel good
Yeah,
album. So
uplifting.
now you need a sad album. And the first who do you think of when you think sad?
Adele, Sam Smith, Khalid.
See,
Billie
I
Eilish.
don't think Khalid
Why did I
is sad. I think he's just more like mellow because the songs aren't sad. Yeah, like it's just like semi location and then like chill and all that vibes.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with Adele. Which album though?
Yeah.
Oh God, which album?
You'd
You'd have to go with the one with the hits though. Like I know our latest album is amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that one though.
I don't think I'd go that one. I think I'd
The
go
last
like
one.
what was the one like see, I'm getting confused which album has which song.
Yeah, I don't know because they're all like 19, 21, 22, 24, 25.
Yeah, what's the one before 30?
I think it's 25, isn't it?
I go 25. Then that's like Rolling in the Deep and all, isn't it?
I don't know if that's 23.
Or Rumours. Rumour has it. Ooh.
The last one before this one that's out now is the one with Hello on it.
Hello. I have to go with that one.
Yeah.
I'm banned from singing that on this podcast.
Hello.
Just that one line. I think I'd go with that one. And then See, this is you need a variety. I think you couldn't pick 3 upbeat albums.
No.
If these were the only albums you were ever going to listen. I think you need a variety of like a feel good, a sad one, and then I think you need. See, I won't pick Khaled because I don't know his whole album. Like I only kind of know from like if I just put like Khaled mix on Spotify.
Yeah.
Then I think I just go. Like the only other like artist that's popping to my head, like if I have like a feel good, a sad one, is kind of like it'd be like
I'd probably name some people.
I'd probably pick Queen's greatest hits.
Okay.
Yeah, I have actually had that on CD when I was like a kid, like, and I had it on me Discman.
We're like sometimes like we're so alike, but we're also so different.
I think you're still find a lot of stuff. Like you only found out the other week that I can play guitar. You were like, you play guitar. Well, I don't know why I'm sitting like this, like the whole time.
I play guitar. Okay?
I play guitar and the recorder and the tin whistle.
I'm a creative musical being, and you didn't know this about me.
No, I said I could play. I never said I could play well.
Well, I can play as well if that's how it goes.
Exactly. We get a guitar, will we? We have a little jam session. Yeah, I think I'd probably pick. It has to be the Queen's greatest album, like the greatest hits album, though. Like I could name a full other album of Queen, like individually. Yeah. It'd only be like the greatest hits ones. Like I love their song "Fat Bottom Girls."
What is that?
Oh, Amy, I have to show you this song.
Like
it's literally like, basically, it's like. It's
Fat Bottom Girls.
Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rock and world go round is like the full line, and it's kind of like a Lizzo vibe though.
Okay.
Like a feel good, like, and kind of like, remember Mika had a song, and it was about big girls, you are beautiful.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of like that. That the Queen song is very much that vibe.
Oh okay.
Like that's this one song, and then they have a song called Bicycle.
See the likes of the Queen and all, like obviously I know who they are, but I couldn't name any of their songs. I just know
Bohemian Rhapsody, Don't Stop Me Now, I Want to Break Free. Of course you know their songs.
I want to break free from this conversation.
Well, of course you know
but that's what I'm saying. I'd know them if they came on, but I wouldn't be able to say to you this Queen song. Oh yeah, like that's great.
Oh, like kind of like
when you said them there, I'm like yeah.
Like
I
if
know
you were put it this way, if you were in like a trivia quiz, and like where you have 10 seconds to name 5 Queen songs, go.
Yeah, no.
You couldn't.
I'm like, don't they do that one that goes whoa whoa whoa? Is that them or who's that? Galileo. Is that them?
Yeah.
I'd be saying they're like boom 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 boom.
Yeah, I think. Well, like I could be thinking about this later and come back on another episode. I'd be like, I'm retracting all these options, but like I think that's a good variety.
That is,
because I think like kind of you could kind of like if you're in a pissed off mood you could listen to Queen, then if you're in a sad mood you listen to Adele, and then if you're happy mood like listen to Jonas Brothers, and there's a few like sad ones in the Jonas Brothers way.
There's a mix.
There's a mix, but they're just the ones I could think about this later and be like, why did I pick all them? Like
wait, so you've picked Jonas Brothers, Adele, and Queen?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's a good variety for now. See, 3 is hard.
Well, because
I'm thinking of albums. It's very different than just artists, you know, that kind of way.
Like the original thing was 5, but when I was trying to think of 5, I couldn't really single down another 2 because I was thinking of too many. Then I could just kind of pick like 3.
So who would your 3
so
be?
My 3 are names probably not even gonna know any of these.
Probably not. I'm already.
So I would do Control by SZA. I have that on all time. Great album.
She's very good.
Love her. Then I would have Psychodrama by Dave.
Right. I know who Dave is. I just don't know the album.
His album, great album. But like that, it is kind of.
I'm actually retracting one of mine already. Sorry, I'm gonna. Anyway, go on.
His is like. See, the thing is, I was trying to think about like you have different milks, but I'm like, I'm not really into like. Not that I'm not into happy songs, but when I think of like the artists I'm into, I'm very into like R&B.
Chill vibes, yeah.
So it was like, it was hard to think of like upbeat where there is kind of like happier songs and then more sadder songs. And then the third one was Watch the Throne by Kanye West and Jay-Z. They collab, because they're just albums that I know I've listened to.
That's like a double whammy.
Yeah, that's because I couldn't single down one Kanye album, so I was like, I'll do that one. I was like, that's a classic. I know all the songs.
I can hear you really weirdly in my ear.
I don't know what.
Almost like it was like mic friction in my ear. That was really weird.
What?
Yeah. It was like I could hear you, but it was like almost like, you know, if you loosen the wire in the mic and it's kind of like we were listening to it back.
Yeah.
That was while you were talking. Like, that was so fucking weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
There's
I'm coming
aliens in
down
my
with.
head.
I think I'm coming down with a cold anyway, so it's probably.
I was just about to say that
weird.
because you had a sore throat.
I was
and stuff
literally
the
like,
other day.
because then I was thinking like, oh my god, is it a bee or something? Do you know? I was like, there's no bee.
But yeah,
That's a good mix.
they were my 3 albums. I was debating about whether when I was doing like 5 kind of, so you can add another one on if you want. I just couldn't single out then 2 more to put in. They were just 3 that I knew I'd definitely have.
If you could pick a bonus one.
I was stuck between Rihanna's last album, Anti, because I'm like, that has upbeat songs, that like that's just a great album. But then I was like, I don't know. Yeah,
You like a lot of the same kind of vibe, like genre vibe, like.
Yeah. Because thing is, like, I love...
Mine is just fucked.
Yeah. I might throw in, like, a R&B classics, like what you did, like, a mixed album. That could be good. Because I wouldn't be able to, like... I wouldn't be into, like, say... Not that I wouldn't be into it, but, like, a Nelly album. Oh, but Nelly album, probably. But, like, there's, like, a few Fat Joe songs that I like, and then a few Ashanti and Jarrell. But I've never actually went and listened to their whole albums.
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe a little throwback classic or something like that. But yeah, because I go through phase, like years ago I was mad into house music. I only listened to house music.
Wasn't there a phase though where everyone
but there
like,
and like wanted to be a DJ, you know, like literally, literally was listening
because that was like it at the time though.
Yeah,
but let's just elaborate on that while we're talking about it. Where you are very influenced by what you listen to by the community around you, and that was a very Dublin thing to be listening to.
Yeah,
like that's what I mean. And then since we've moved here, you could walk down the road and no one is listening to the same. Oh, did you ever see them TikTokers and they have a sign in the window and they like bang on the window to people that have earphones in and it's like, what are you listening to? And they have to hold up their phone to the camera.
I haven't seen that extreme, but I've seen people walk around and be like, sorry, what song are you listening to? And they've asked people. I have seen that. I haven't seen them like run up and knock on a window.
No, the 2 people are like in the window and they have a sign and they're banging on the window out onto the street, and they're the fun thing is they're trying to get people's attention, because some people are like, no, I don't want to show it, and they're like, show us why you're listening to it.
I've seen people, John way, like they walk around randomly, or they're in like a random park somewhere. It could be New York, could be here. I've seen them, or like they're on the street, they're like, sorry, what are you listening to? I've seen them once. I'd be real fascinated. But yeah,
everyone's listening to different things.
Yeah,
like everyone. So one girl was listening to like opera, and then another fella was walking past and he was listening to like country. And the funny thing is, it's the people you say like, oh, he's listening to like rap or so, and he was listening to like full blown like Garth Brooks or something, like a full blown like, and they were just like, but there was no judgment. He was just like, like no one gives a fuck. Everyone likes different things.
I remember one, it was like that because he do a few in one clip, and he goes, what are you listening? And he goes, I'm actually not listening to Anne.
Just walking around with headphones in.
I was like, I just have them in, and I was like, that's
so people don't bother
me.
me. That's what I would do in a shop.
That's so me. Or like they go dead and I just leave them in my ears because I'm too lazy to take them in. Yeah. I was gonna say something there, I can't remember. Oh yeah, with house music, I feel like that was when I was growing up, because there was a lot of like when I was in secondary school, and it's when you're going to like clubs kind of, but even if they're the underage, just goes, it was DJs at them. Like, do you remember like your one, oh my god, she literally came up on my page the other day and I was like, remember her, DJ Juicy M. She used to be on in like Sin, she used to be on in 21, I can't even think what it's called now, like all the clubs she used to be there. But she used to do like all the little underage discos that were like, you had to be like 15, they were like 15 to 17 kind of like, they didn't serve drink at it, but there wasn't like 10-year-olds at it either, even though like
it was like young
like it was
adults,
in a nightclub, and it'd end at like 12 o'clock, and then I think they'd like do their like later ones, so remember you sell tickets or and all. So like I was mad into house music for years, and then now I'm in like back in R&B kind of stage of life.
I just like a bit of everything. Like if someone went onto my Spotify, like every song is different. Like every song. Like I even have Aaron listening to like, I would now I like country, but I wouldn't listen to like, you know, like old school country where it's like banjos. I like more like, what do you call it, like modern country pop, like more like Casey Musgraves, like no that kind of vibe. Do you know Casey Musgraves?
I know the name, but I don't probably never listened to
I'm sure you've heard our music, you just don't know it's
because
our songs are so popular. I remember like a few of our friends over here, I actually heard them talking about her, and it's I'd never heard of her kind of, and then I looked her up and I was like, oh my god, her songs are actually, they're country pop, but they're so mellow.
Yeah, they probably would have been like Taylor Swift vibes. Like she was a country singer, but
but
really
she was like
country.
like her old school stuff was real. Like,
yeah, but she was
I'm
also
like
like 15.
half with my hair undone in the backseat.
Really?
Yeah, I used to love old Taylor Swift.
The first Taylor Swift song I remember was because they used to play the video on the Nickelodeon channel was Romeo and Julia.
Oh, Love Story.
Oh yeah, that's what's called.
Well, I listened to her before that.
Oh yeah, that was
Like
the
I
first one
listened to
remember
her
now.
when it was like Tim McGraw, like all these, like when she was like curly haired, blonde, like fresh out. Oh my jeez, I have to pull something bleeding neck.
Oh my Jesus.
How do you pull something in your neck when you haven't moved it? Like literally, I just got a pain in the back of me, but the same pain that was in my ear, so maybe it's
You're
something
falling
to it.
apart.
I'm falling apart, one. But yeah, I listen to a bit, like literally listen to a bit. Oh, you have Aaron liking the songs because I have them on, like so
Yeah.
he's actually singing them as well. Like he loves Dan and Shay.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, they're so good. They have a song called Tequila and it's just so fucking catchy. Or even Aaron's like, I actually like them. If they come over, go see them. It's just two fellas, like.
Okay. What was the album you were gonna add on when I was saying mine?
The Irish band I went to see actually over here. So we actually bought tickets before we moved here.
Yeah.
They're from Kildare. Like Picture This. You know their songs.
Yeah, I was just about to say I thought you were gonna say a real indie band or something. When I was like,
No,
okay.
Picture This. We bought. Aaron was like, do you know what it was? I was actually walking home one night and I was on the phone to Aaron from work, and I remember I was walking down the top of O'Connell Street, like walking. If you were to walk down to the bridge, like.
Yeah.
I was at the very top and I remember I was crying. I wasn't meeting Aaron. I was running for the bus. I was going into Penny's or something. I was going into, and he was like, oh, I'm just looking at Ticketmaster. Like, they haven't really got on like for when we're over, like in Canada. Like they were like, they have Picture This. And I was like, oh my God, they have Picture This. How much are their tickets? He was like, oh, they're only like €23 or something. And I was like, hold on. You're telling me they're playing in Toronto for €23 a ticket? And he was like, yeah. I was like, I want them tickets. Like, get me two of them tickets. Yeah. And he was like, all right, Grant. And this was when they weren't as, like, they were big in our, like, they were getting radio time, like, but they wouldn't have been big here.
Yeah, that's usually how it is.
And I remember we went to see them, and I mean, like, it was, like, it was a dive bar, like. Yeah. But it was, you knew nearly, like, Aaron actually realised he actually knew some of the songs and he didn't know it was them. He was like, oh my God, I know this song.
Real like that, yeah.
And it wasn't even like a stage. It was like, you know, like one of those, like a comedy bar. It's like a step up.
Yeah.
So everyone in this place was like, oh my God, this is fucking unreal. Because
it's so like intimate, kind of like that real close.
It was like,
vibe,
Amy, I'm not even saying, when I say like the stage was to there, it was probably to the, like, to the apartment out there. Like that's the length of it.
Mad.
It was like, it was so cool that you were in such a small environment and the tickets were like $23. But they put on like, it wasn't like a band where you just kind of, they had everyone dancing. Like,
I love
that's
that.
what Aaron was like. Do you know what? He was like, that was better than I thought it was going to be. He was like, it wasn't just standing there and you're kind of nodding when you know. Everyone was like, because he was kind of very Harry Styles vibe, but before Harry Styles was very hippie vibes.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that vibe he gives off. Well, he did give off before Harry, like, if that makes sense. But it was a fucking brilliant night. It was so good. It was unreal, and then ever since I just love that song. It's so good. Yes, I probably picked their album Mother in Love. Unreal. If they ever come back here, I swear to God, they put on such a good show. Like, do you know one of those people that you're just thinking, oh, it's just a gig, like it's not gonna be
it's more major. Like, oh yeah, it's $20, it's a night out, like we'll just go, and then it ends up being great.
I remember I went to see Labyrinth for €23 in the Academy.
Stop.
And his song only came out with
Emily Sandé.
That was his song only out, and everyone loved it. And we went to see him for €23, I think, or something like something mad like, or €30 or something.
It's mad, like this generation, like kind of after us, or like I feel like in America will know him from Euphoria.
But apparently he's like, he doesn't really like, no, the way he's not like, we don't really hear much of him, but he's like doing like Euphoria and stuff like that. Like apparently he's like minted.
Oh yeah, he writes most songs.
But
like,
isn't it like Neil? Like, you don't really hear anything about Neo, but he's like producing more and writing songs than he actually is releasing songs he writes himself.
I would say Neo has like a more famous background than Labyrinth. I'm not saying he's better, but his catalogue of stuff back in like the early 2000s and stuff has like more fame, especially in America.
Yeah. If you don't know who Neo is, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
But did you see what happened? Did you hear about him?
Yeah, he's a dog.
I know, dirty scumbag.
Yeah.
No judgment, but dirty scumbag.
Yeah, I remember hearing like random shit about him ages ago.
Like for his wife to put that out, she was literally like, "This is, I don't give a fuck now. I don't care how many kids I have with this prick." I'm just saying it now as it is. Like,
Yeah.
well, he has some good songs. You can't lie about that. What's your favorite Neo song? Yeah, my mind goes blank. Like, I'm after going blank. What songs has he got?
Closer. It's good. Closer.
Close your hand in his face, and she shines just like a star. I love his one with Rihanna.
What?
Hate that I love you.
Oh yes.
So I still listen to that. That's such a good song.
Take
What
a
song?
bow. That was. Oh,
That's not Neo.
Is that not the song you were just singing? It?
No.
Oh wait. Well,
Take a Bow is Rihanna. That's an absolute
Yeah,
banger
sorry.
as well.
I was just getting confused.
Take a Bow and Unfaithful. I love them two Rihanna songs.
Yeah,
You swear I was
I'll
going
still
through like a really hard breakup or something. I'm saying all these really sad songs.
What's that other Neo song where he's like, it shows like the sky, snowy mountains and stuff, and he's like, gotta fix my answering machine now that I'm alone, 'cause right now it says that we can't come to the phone, and I know it makes no sense
Since you walked out the door, and it's the only way I hear your voice anymore. It's ridiculous. It's been months. For some reason I just can't get over us, and I'm stronger than this. Where's the chorus in this song? I just want to know the name of it. I'm walking around with my head down. I'm so tired of being blue, crying over you. Sounds sick of love. So sick. Sorry for that whole minute of rendition. Me and Amy trying to get the song.
I'm like, what? Isn't it? I'm like, give it to.
I swear we lived under a rock and we can't Google shit.
I know. I'm sitting here with the phone in my hand, like close my eyes. And the thing is, I'm picturing the whole. I can picture the whole music video while this is happening. And he's just there dancing and he's singing, and I'm like, what is the name?
Is there a fast forward button on that little screen you have in your head?
Like,
Is there
do you know what song I love?
What?
Let Me Love You by Mario.
Baby, you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you
Such a good song.
everything
Such a good
you
song.
want.
I don't have any really music related questions left. I
No.
think they're actually like a lot more random than I thought. That they're kind of like a bit weird to bring.
They were fine. They were fun.
Here's one actually. So I had other thoughts that like things that happened to me, but this one is like another kind of one. I forgot to think about it though, so I don't know my answer. Right. If you could marry anyone from fiction, but divorce is never an option, who would you marry? This was the sound on TikTok, and I actually still don't have my answer. So any fictional character can be animated, can just be like Rue from Euphoria, whoever it is, fictional character, not like the actress or like that. But it's hard, isn't it? I was going through.
Can we be a polygamy family? Can I have a few?
Can I marry all 7 dwarfs? Because this was a sound on TikTok ages ago, and I was going through trying to get inspo, and I was like, I don't like any of these people. It was just all like, obviously you're into what you're into, but it was a lot of anime characters. But it was even like, it wasn't even anime that I know. Like, it wasn't like Pokemon or like Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that. Like, I was like, oh, I actually don't know this.
What year are you in?
I know.
Oh, we'll put it this way, right? We'll break it down because it's so broad,
Yeah.
right? So, right, if you could marry a cartoon character.
Do you know the only person that is coming into my head is Scar?
Not,
Toxic King.
Not Kovu.
I know.
Kovu.
Kovu is
Right, the people
bestiality.
I would actually like marry out of Disney films is Max out of Goofy
I knew
movie.
you were going to say that.
Max out of Goofy movie. Kovu out of Lion King 2.
Oh, yeah.
And for some very strange reason, and I don't know why he's coming into me head, but probably Hercules.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's probably the only one that doesn't really annoy me. He's just very like, I don't know, he's a sweet talker.
He's a sweet talker.
He's a sweet talker.
I didn't realise I can't think of anyone. I forgot I had this question.
Well, then why'd you fucking ask it?
I know, because it was a funny one.
What's so funny if you haven't got an answer?
I know.
Jesus. Ruining the podcast.
Oh, so not a do I want to write here?
Just say it. It's not life or death. No one's writing this shit
No,
down.
I know.
Like, I say answers in this and I'd be in the shower then later on. Like, why did I say that? This is a better, like, this is actually what I feel.
I was like Captain Jack Sparrow, and he's just always had a thing for Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, I like him, but I think he'd be just like
Yeah,
a
then
one
I'm like
night
actually
thing.
for like no
It'd be
divorce.
like drink. Can you get your sentence out without going?
Yeah,
Do you know
I'm
that kind
trying to like Google some. Google.
It'd be like marrying someone out of your bleeding local pub at home. They can't get a string sentence together.
Fictional characters. What the fuck? Yeah, I definitely think like Kovu out of
And then if they
Tim.
weren't fictional,
no, do you mean they weren't a cartoon like?
yeah, if you could just marry an actor, basically.
Yeah, but that character, not actually like
Oh,
like you're marrying, say, Spider-Man, but not Tom Holland. Like they're that character. Harry Potter, you're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, I couldn't marry Harry Potter.
Couldn't marry Harry. Why? Just a life risk, like.
I know you'd annoy me.
Really?
Yeah, just stick that one down his neck. I'd marry Dudley.
Jesus.
Because he turns nice in the last episodes.
Yeah, true.
No, I'm
True.
joking. I wouldn't marry Dudley. I'd marry his dad. No, post on Sundays. Right, you are, Harry. No, post on Sundays.
Oh, Jesus. Who do you think's the best looking, like, Prince Charming Disney, like, male character?
Prince Eric. Tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah, but that's so old. The drawing's kind of basic though as well, isn't it?
I like them clean cut. It's fine.
I can't think.
You
of
say Flynn Rider, I swear to God.
No. Oh,
Not that there's nothing wrong
I
with Flynn
can't
Rider.
think of his name. From Princess and the Frog.
Prince Naveen.
The frog, yeah.
I
Not
don't know.
as the frog, but as the human version of him.
You have to love him both ways.
He's good looking. Well, I'd kiss the frog. Oh my God.
You'd kiss a frog, would you?
No, I saw a picture of Stitch and I was like, oh, he's cute.
You for real? Oh God, this is going
But that just reminded me.
downhill quickly.
The Lilo sisters, nannies, what is his fucking name? The fella in Lilo and Stitch, he's good looking.
Is he?
I'll get a picture up of him.
I know who you're talking about. He's in the beginning of On the Surfboard.
Yeah, him. Yeah, and he's a nice person. He seems like a good guy. Good guy.
He's a good
Good guy. He is. But like, no, Stitch is so cute. Like, I want a Stitch.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't appeal to me. Stitch just never appealed to me. Like, I'm not like
love
he's the
that
cutest
film.
thing ever. I think Moo out of Moana is cute, not a little pig.
Yeah, that's cute, but that's like,
I don't find Stitch cute because he fucking annoys me.
I love Lilo and Stitch.
I love Lilo. I don't like fucking Stitch.
Oh no, you have to like Stitch.
Why? Because he can string fucking two words together and that makes him cute eventually when he's being a little bastard during the whole film.
Hannah means family. Family means no one gets left behind.
Do you know I had that on my last me 6th year t-shirt? That's what they made it as well. I think the Stitch was on it. There was a little Stitch on it. But that was the the mantra or whatever you want to call it. I still have the
Oh,
t-shirt.
what about Kronk from
Squeak,
he's nice and
squeaking,
muscly.
squeak. Oh yeah, I'd go with Kronk. And plus, I'd always feel so smart because he's so
Yeah,
dumb.
he's a tick.
Yeah. The Dara of the Emperor's New Groove, he's so nice.
Oh yeah, he's an angel.
Yeah, no, I think I'd put him there as well.
Right, what about Shrek?
No. No. Even though I do love Shrek. But
I just think he's funny. It's like the
but
type of person
he's like an onion.
there's layers.
There's layers.
It's like when it's like seeing someone at a bar and you're like, right, they're not conveniently good looking.
Yeah.
But then they make you laugh. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like when he
Shrek's
gets that
that guy.
soft and mushy eventually because he's so hard on the outside.
Yeah,
Like.
Shrek's that guy.
But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why I keep saying guy.
Did you see the picture of Shrek? You know, when he's in it, like he's human in the second one.
Mm.
Someone like photoshopped a beard onto him, like stubble.
Oh my god, I seen that.
Yes.
Yeah, Shrek is a human, defo.
Yeah,
Defo.
absolutely,
Yeah.
100%
That took a
ton.
word. That took a word. Torn in. But
You know who I think I'd marry? A fictional character.
Mickey Mouse because he's rich.
No, you know who
Okay.
I used to like? Oh my god, I think they're absolutely beautiful. The fella that do you ever see Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
Opie.
I told you before he looks like Aaron. He reminded me of him. And you agreed. We had this whole conversation before in our podcast.
I can't even remember what I had from you fucking dinner
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah, it was about 2 years ago when we started this thing or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's nice. I like
Yeah,
him.
I love the main fella, Charlie Hunnam. He's fab.
Yeah.
He's fab.
Now Charlie Hunnam
Yeah.
now. Like, they're both beautiful.
Oh, the nephew of Peaky Blinders as a character.
Oh, I know.
Polly's son. What is his name? Is his name Charlie? No.
No.
Oh, I can't think of his name. But he's good looking.
What's it with blondes?
Do you know what it is? It's mad. It's like blonde actors in certain things. I'm like, they're good looking. But if I was to think of someone, I would never go straight to a blonde person. If that makes sense. Like, I always think of someone with dark hair and you're like, oh yeah, who's at the 70? Like, and then it's only when you mention certain shows you're like, yeah, the blonde one kind of. But yeah.
That's a good one. I think we should wrap this episode up. But yeah,
we kind of waffled for
we actually waffled and waffled. But yeah, it was actually fun just to have like a bit of a
chillax kind of one.
Yeah, but
thoughts.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you're watching on YouTube any of your answers to these questions. If you have them, like what albums you'd save, your Vecna song, or
I really want to hear
if there's any weird characters that you really like. Yeah, like what cartoon character would you marry, basically. Let us know, of course. And obviously if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to the audio, please follow us on that platform and leave a review if you can. It'll mean so much. And of course stay up to date on our socials at the Weird Girls Club across Instagram and TikTok. They're kind of the main ones.
Is there, yeah.
So have a great week. We'll see you again next week. Bye.